Day 2 here at Digital Dealer. I got Patrick Janes with me. He's Business Development Director for Stockwave, vAuto Stockwave. Patrick, how's it going?
It's going great. A lot of energy here, as you can tell.
He just had a breakout session earlier this morning. It's called Tailwinds and Trends, Drive Your Auction Purchase Strategy to New Heights. Patrick, can you talk a little bit about that presentation? How did it go? What was the energy like? And we'll get to this in a little bit, but what kind of questions were dealers asking?
Yeah, so first of all, it was 9 a.m. after the karaoke party that went well into the hours last night, so I'll be honest with you, I was a little nervous. At about 8:59, there was one guy in the room, so I was a little scared, and then the doors opened, and I ended up with about another 15 or 20 guys and gals walking in, so it was all good. But, you know, hey, getting people excited about sourcing at 9 a.m. in the morning after a big party the night before is a challenge, but we did that. And really what I tried to show was what happened since the last Digital Dealer in October. And some things have changed, right? So we've got new car business, which has slowed down a little bit, but the used car business continues to be really, really strong. So I think the challenge that I tried to lay out for the dealers was, where are they going to source those used cars if their new car trade-ins start to soften a little bit? And that's where we dug in today with some best practices and some thoughts regarding that.
So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. You talk about sourcing, right? We hear all the time about the strength of the used car market. This is where the profits can be made. Where do dealers start there? You know, what are some things you can do for better sourcing?
So obviously we want them to dig into their look-to-book and try to trade more vehicles. But if those sources are slowing down because there's just not as many customers coming in with trades, then we got to look to other areas. We spent a little bit of time on street purchases, which is a small sliver of the pie, but some dealers have been hugely successful with that lately. So I spent a little time about some strategies to be able to pursue that. And then we really dug into auction purchases and using technology to make that process faster, to cast a wider net, to look deeper and harder in the wholesale market and find those cars that are at the wrong place, at the wrong market, at the wrong time, and be able to pick those deals up. Now, you know, we know there's going to be about 3.9 million off-lease vehicles coming this year. It's going to be a record year. So I truly believe there's going to be some deals at the auctions. And for those dealers that have gotten away from that strategy, I tried to introduce a workflow, a best practice workflow, and a way to go back into the auction, playing it smart and using technology to their favor to be able to really grab the cars that are there for the taking and be able to keep this momentum up on this used car market.
So back to what I was alluding to earlier, there was a gentleman in attendance in your presentation who pretty much gave the most glowing endorsement for Stockwave that I've certainly ever heard, probably you've ever heard yourself. And it was really funny because he admitted, he said, I do not work for Cox Automotive, I'm not a plant. But, you know, my point here bringing this up is I wondered if this person felt so strongly about it, if you could talk about, if you could connect why he felt this way about Stockwave. This is, definitely time for a product plug, but clearly have someone out in the real world using this product. Why does he love it so much? What can it do?
Yeah, Charles, it was a drop the mic moment. I could have just walked off after the testimonial that he gave. But I'm in a group of dealers that some who did not even know what Stockwave was, right? So I've gone through this whole technology spiel, and these aren't to be infomercials. And so questions came up, hey, what was that screen you showed where you were able to really sort through those cars so quickly? And I said, all right, let me turn the sign away around that says don't solicit here. And I said, it's Stockwave. That is the technology. And the minute I said that, a gentleman in the back said, listen, for all you folks that are in here, like you said, I don't work for this guy, he said. He pointed to me. But he said, we've been on Stockwave for a year. And he said, the thousands of dollars a month that you will save for the nominal subscription fee for this software is absolutely amazing. If you haven't looked at it and you haven't used it, you're fooling yourself, because the only way you're going to be effective in this auction climate with values the way they are is to get some tools to work smarter, not harder. And my chin dropped, my eyes were wide open, and I didn't even know how to follow that. So it was absolutely a fantastic moment. Nice to have it. And trust me, he wasn't even seated in the crowd. That was cool.
Yeah, and we got to find that guy and get him some a gift bag or gift basket of some sort.
Right.
Well, Patrick Hanks, thanks so much. I watch your presentation. I am not a numbers guy. I'm not a technology guy. I'm a listener and I'm a learner. And you always put things into great perspective and make it easy for people to understand. So I really appreciate it. We really appreciate that. And thank you so much for doing this, and enjoy the show.
Awesome. Thanks, Charles. Thanks for the time.